Very interesting. Okay, let me see. We have another question here. Oh, I don't know. It looks like it's written in Tamil. I don't know.
No, nothing is clear, Maharaj. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll go to the next question, Maharaj.
Okay.
So here the devotee has asked, Maharaj, what could be the reason that even after coming here in the Navadwip Dham and in the association of such advanced devotees, I don't feel that grateful to Srila Prabhupada and Mahaprabhu and others. What could I do to feel grateful to them?
Well, what you could do is to read Prabhupada Lilamrita and read some of the books where the devotees are talking about Srila Prabhupada. There are many wonderful books. His Holiness Giriraj Swami has just published a couple of books. Recently he published that book, Let Me Build a Temple, I'll Build You a Temple. And then he published also Dancing White Elephants. So Giriraj Swami has written those two nice books. He's a very nice writer. Prabhupada always encouraged him to write. Also, of course, Satsvarupa Maharaj has written the biography, Prabhupada Lilamrita. And then Mukunda Goswami has written his book, and Shamsundar has written 3 volumes on chasing rhinos with the Swami, all very wonderful books. Mukunda Goswami's book, one devotee described it, he said it's a page turner. He said it's so gripping that you can't wait to turn the next page. It's so exciting. And Shamsundar also has described a lot of wonderful things, I mean things which we wouldn't know, because Shamsundar was the one who was maybe very intimate with Srila Prabhupada. It was Shamsundar who brought George Harrison into Krishna consciousness. And it was Shamsundar who came in, Prabhupada brought him to India when he began his preaching in India. Although he'd cultivated the relationship with George Harrison, still Prabhupada brought him to India, and he organized the big pandal which they had in Mumbai. He put up the big balloon, huge balloon, just said Hare Krishna, and the whole city of Bombay could see it. It was a balloon, a big balloon filled with helium, and the whole town of Bombay whole city of Bombay was just saying Hare Krishna. Everyone was talking about it. So this was Shamsundar. He was very brilliant. He's a very brilliant person. His how he did things, and Prabhupada could use them. So you want to appreciate Srila Prabhupada more. It means you don't know much about Prabhupada. If you knew about Prabhupada, then you'd appreciate more. And if you read Prabhupada's books, then you can't help but appreciate Prabhupada. So you say you don't appreciate Srila Prabhupada? It means you've not read enough, you've not heard enough. You need to engage more in these activities, hearing, reading the books, and then definitely you develop an appreciation for Srila Prabhupada. And we have now, of course, we have courses like Bhakti Shastri course and Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Vedanta, these courses. They also help you to appreciate more Srila Prabhupada, because in part of the course requires you to recognize Prabhupada's mood and mission. Often we read things, we read Prabhupada's books, but we don't always appreciate what is being said and what Prabhupada's talking about. We just read it. I mean, goes in one ear, out the other. It's just like a reading exercise. But if you study these courses, if you study even Bhakti Shastri, and you learn things about Prabhupada's mood and mission, just like in the the preface of the Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada's mood and mission is brought out there. And you could have read the preface, but you never thought, well, this is Prabhupada's mood and mission. How he was thinking. That he writes that if even one person will become a devotee, then I will consider this mission a success. This was Srila Prabhupada in the beginning of the Krishna consciousness movement. If he could get, he didn't even know if he would get the book published. But he was writing like that. If just one person will become a devotee, then this is a success. So you don't appreciate Srila Prabhupada, even though you're coming on the holy dham. I think you're not being honest. I think you do appreciate Srila Prabhupada. Otherwise, why you would come out here? Come out on the parikrama and take part in this? Going around the islands and hearing the kathas, taking part in the kirtans and taking the prasadam. It means certainly you do have faith. Maybe you have to have a little more deeper understanding. So therefore I say it will be very helpful for you to do these courses, beginning with Bhakti Shastri. And nowadays, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, as well as other devotees, who are giving initiation, they will request that devotees who want to come for second initiation, they should have completed the Bhakti Shastri course. Without completing the Bhakti Shastri course, then you're still, you must be like an illiterate brahmana. We don't want illiterate brahmanas. At least we don't want more illiterate brahmanas. We've already got people like myself. We want to improve the quality of the brahmanas. That's the point, you know. If you just think, oh, I've been a devotee 5 years or 3 years or whatever, I want second initiation now. But you may never have read the books. You may never have studied properly. So that's not good. You want to get second initiation, you should study carefully. And then certainly you study these courses with other devotees who are serious in trying to understand the teachings. It's very helpful. It's very, very good to take part in these courses and study first of all Bhagavad Gita, and then go on and study Srimad Bhagavatam. And learn to recognize different points which Prabhupada is making. Not only mood and mission, but also about academic integrity. Sometimes different words are given other meanings. What would be an example? Academic integrity. We have to understand what is the proper meaning of these words, and how to apply it carefully. So Prabhupada is training us in all of these different things. Personal application, preaching application, and picking out the different analogies which Srila Prabhupada uses in presenting the Krishna conscious philosophy. Many, many analogies are there in Prabhupada's books. And we should pick them out. And we should understand how Prabhupada is using them. And we should be able to use them ourselves. And in this way, we can develop a good knowledge of Krishna consciousness. And you can also become a teacher. We need teachers for this Krishna consciousness movement. We're teachers. We're meant to teach this science of self-realization. And there are so many people in ignorance today. They don't understand who is God, or they don't know the difference between the body and the soul. we have to teach. We have to explain these things. We have to use examples, and we have to give quotations also. Devotees also taking these courses, they're required to memorize slokas. And they're required to memorize some of the different statements of Srila Prabhupada. So when you start making a serious study of the Krishna conscious teachings, then you will have a greater appreciation for Srila Prabhupada. You will appreciate how much knowledge Prabhupada has put into his books. They're full of so much wisdom. And it's not just religion, but so many practical points are also there. So it's very important for people to understand these things, and then the more you understand Prabhupada's teachings, the more you will have appreciation for Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you, Maharaj. The next question, the devotee has said, Maharaj, you are most dear to Srila Prabhupada and wonderful lives. As you have won the hearts of Chinese souls, what is the most learnable thing from Chinese devotees which can help other devotees to advance in devotional service?
Well, I don't know. I want you to tell me. I don't know. I don't think I've won the hearts of Chinese souls. Interesting. Anyway, wherever you go to try to preach, it's important. Well, not only preach, but teach. We didn't come to, just like we didn't come to India to get or to take, especially in the 1970s. If you'd been around, of course you're all young people, if you'd been around in India in the 1970s, it was a different mood, a different place. But devotees came here, we came to India, and we preached, we taught, and we established the centers. We went around meeting people and talking to them and making friends with them and getting them to contribute to the Krishna consciousness movement. And of course sometimes money came from overseas, just like Vrindavan temple. The Vrindavan Krishna Balaram temple, devotees went to Japan, collected money in Japan. Japan was booming in the 1970s. Devotees were doing Sankirtan, and Prabhupada encouraged it. Go there and get the money, and they gave it to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada used it to build the Krishna Balaram temple, and then later on they also built the Juhu temple. Prabhupada wasn't getting much money. You can see the donors on the wall in the Krishna Balaram temple, 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh, but not much money. To build a temple costs a lot of money, even in those days. But Prabhupada sent the devotees to different countries, and money was coming from America also. We brought money in to develop the temples here in India in the beginning. Now, of course, you can maintain yourselves very nicely. Now the situation's very different. India is booming. The economy is very much increased since those days. In the times of Indira Gandhi, it was very different. Everything was made in India. There was nothing imported. People wanted very much to get a pair of jeans from America. Or even a briefcase, a Samsonite briefcase, People would pay a lot of money to get one. Or a nice pen. In the 1970s, it was different. But we came here to give Krishna consciousness. So when you go out for preaching, you have to have that mood that you've come to give. You didn't come to take. You want to give. And Prabhupada also told the people in America, they said to him, Swamiji, have you just come here to beg from us? Prabhupada said, I have not come to beg from you. I have come to give you what you have forgotten. And Prabhupada told, I have come to give you God consciousness. So Prabhupada had that mood. He didn't think about what will I get. He came to give, and he gave constantly. And Prabhupada himself, he never asked people for money. He just waited, let Krishna arrange it. The money will come, Krishna will do it. He never asked people for money. He just wanted to give Krishna. So we have to have that mood to give. And the more you give, just like Prabhupada was there in New York, he was cooking for the devotees. So also I used to go, when I first started going to China, I used to do like that. I used to take a little electric hot plate, and I had my stainless steel pot, and I'd take some spices and a little ghee, and I would cook. I cooked every day for myself. I was staying there. I even took a job there at one point, just so I could be there. So you have to be willing to make sacrifices to try to distribute Krishna consciousness. If you're just thinking about yourself, then it won't work. But the more you care about others, then people will pick up on it. Okay?
Thank you, Maharaj. The next question, the devotee has asked, how is it or why is it that Sri Krishna cannot be achieved except through the worship of Gauranga Mahaprabhu?
Yes. You have to go to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And to go to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you have to first go to Srila Prabhupada. You go to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada will connect you to Lord Nityananda, and Lord Nityananda will bring you to Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya will bring you to Radha and Krishna, the divine couple. Why? That is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is the combined form of Radha and Krishna. You want to go to Radha and Krishna directly? Or you try to go to them without going through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Won't work. You need to go through the parampara. Parampara is there. You cannot jump over. So the system is like that. You have to go to the spiritual master, and the spiritual master will take us to Lord Nityananda, and he will take us to Lord Chaitanya. Or said Rupa Raghunath. Sometimes we say go to the Goswamis. From the Goswamis, and we will go to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why we have to go to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Because he is Krishna, and he is the most merciful form of Krishna. Without the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then will be very difficult. Won't be possible. We need to get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How do you get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? You have to get first the mercy of Lord Nityananda. How do you get the mercy of Lord Nityananda? You have to take up the mission of Lord Nityananda, to engage the Jaghai and the Madhai in Krishna consciousness. You go out and preach to the fallen souls and give them Krishna consciousness. This is Lord Nityananda's mission. And if we take up that kind of work, then you get the mercy of Lord Nityananda. He will bring you to Lord Chaitanya. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can reveal Radha and Krishna. Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj. Next question. The devotee has asked, in a family, there are people who are not Krishna conscious, but they have many great qualities which practicing devotees don't have. But being with them does not help much in progress in Krishna consciousness. So is it good idea to choose to be with devotees association or stay with family and cooperate with them?
A typical Indian question. The Indian family, the bonds. Yes, you think people have, they have such good qualities, we're thinking good qualities, but it's all actually the modes of nature. What we think is actually good qualities is not always so good. The modes of nature, like that. We think, there's such a nice person. Just like Srila Prabhupada described, he had gone to the post office and he was talking to the man in the post office, and the man Prabhupada was sending some books to someone, and so the man was talking to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada was preaching to him about devotional service, and the man was saying to Prabhupada, well, I'm a good man, I'm an honest man, I don't tell any lies, I don't steal from anybody, why I have to be a devotee? Why I have to serve God? I'm a good person. People always think like that. They think they're good, but actually they're just simply under the modes of material nature. So for some time they're good and sometime they're not so good. It varies. It's not that they're always good, but most people think they're good. It's difficult for people to admit they're not very good. So people think they're good, even though you're living with them, you have to live with them, you have to put up with them. They don't like you chanting, they don't appreciate that you're a devotee, they don't encourage you to be a devotee. Better you go and live with the devotees. Association with the devotees. Association with the devotees is very important. Prabhupada would say 98% of our Krishna consciousness is based on association. And if you're associating, what Amogalila said, in the well, right? Right? And it's like being in the well, material life, family life. Raghunath Das was in a very rich family, and his father and his uncle were very wealthy and very charitable. They were maintaining all the brahmanas in Bengal by giving charity. And Raghunath Das wanted to become a devotee, and at first he went to Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya sent him home and said, just behave properly, don't be a sahajya, don't take everything cheap. So Raghunath went home, but then later on he met Lord Nityananda, and Lord Nityananda gave mercy to Raghunath. You can go to Panihati and you can see the place where Raghunath Das got the mercy of Lord Nityananda. And Raghunath Das was blessed by Lord Nityananda that soon you will get free from your material life. And it happened, Raghunath finally was able to escape. Although many times he'd tried, he'd never been successful. But this time he was successful. And he got to Jagannath Puri, and then Swarup Damodar brought him to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew he was Raghunath. He was from this family, Haranya and Govardhan Majumdar, who were maintaining all the Brahmanas in Bengal. They were so wealthy, so pious. And here's Raghunath come to join them. What did Lord Chaitanya say? He said, you know, you were like an animal who'd fallen in a hole where people pass stool. You were living in that situation. You are so lucky to get free from it. Very rare that an animal who falls into that will ever escape. So you're very, very lucky that you could get out of that material entanglement. So Lord Chaitanya encouraged him to stay with the devotees. And of course Raghunath did. And he went on later on. For some time he was in Jagannath Puri. And then after Lord Chaitanya disappeared from the world, then he went to Vrindavan and he stayed with Rupa and Sanatan. And he developed Radhakund. He did great service. But you stay in the family just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He left home at 24. He had a wife. He had a young wife. Very devoted, loving wife. And a very nice mother. The mother was not always nagging at him and complaining, oh, get a job, you're going to do this. But the mother was Mother Sachi, very perfect mother. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left. Why did he leave the home? To deliver the world. Not because he knew if he just stayed at home, he couldn't do so much. If you just stay at home in family life, then very restricted, very limited what you can do. But if you take up Krishna consciousness fully, so Prabhupada writes, if you read the Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, you can read about how Indra needed a weapon to kill Vritasura. So he was offering prayers to the Lord, and he was asking the Lord to kill him. And the Lord said, no, I'm not going to kill him, you kill him. And the Lord told him how to kill this demon Vritasura. He said, you go to Dadichi. And he said, Dadichi's body is very rich in austerity and detachment. He will give the bones from his body and you can make the thunderbolt weapon. So in that section, Prabhupada writes about Mudan mission. And he said, we need many young people who are coming from a comfortable situation, who are willing to give up their comfort, to take up Krishna consciousness and deliver this message all over the world. All right, how many want to sign up? How many are ready to sign up? We need all of you, right? Monks. They become a monk for a few months or a year or something. Then they go back. Go back into family life again. Okay, they get some purification for some time. But we need devotees to give their life to preach Krishna consciousness, to teach. That is what's needed. So Dadichi gave his life. He gave the bones. He said, yeah, except for a good cause, I should do it. Etavash janmasapoyam dehinam eha deheshu praner arter diyavacha shreya acharanam sada. It is the duty of all living entities to sacrifice their life, their wealth, their intelligence and their words for the service of others. We're not meant to be selfish. We're meant to be selfless. You get it? Not selfish, selfless. We don't care about ourselves. We care about others. That is the Krishna consciousness mood. So we're trying to cultivate that kind of mentality. We want to become dedicated to giving Krishna consciousness. And it's very difficult if you have to live with materialistic people. To live with materialistic people, it's very difficult. For some little time you can do it, but you cannot just simply remain in that condition. You have to think how to get out of that situation. Sometimes it may mean you get married. Marry a devotee woman and then you make your own home, rather than live with people who are not devotees. You enter into family life, then make your own home. You don't have to stay in the home of people who are not devotees. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Quiet. Jody. Gornitai ki. Gornitai kya hai? Kida. Gornitai kida. Okay, Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna devotees. So we have many more of the questions here, more than 35 questions. So we continue the
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य दिग्धारिणे। जय जय गौरा चांदे आरती को शोभा विवा जय जय जानवी तटवने जगमन लोभा तटवने जगमन लोभा दिवे दक्षिण निताय चान बामे गदाधर निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनि दास छत्रधर निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनि वास छत्रधर বসি আছে গৌরা চাঁদে রত্ন সিংহাসনে বসে আছে আরতি করে না ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণে आरती करे न ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे शिव नर हरि आदि कोरी चामर धुलाए जया मुकुंद बासु घोष आदि गाए जया मुकुंद बासु घोष आदि गाए शंख बाजे बाजे करताल बाजे करताल मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परम रसाल मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परम रसाल शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ओ शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौरा हरि बोल इब बहु कोटि चंद्र जिने बदन उज्ज्वला कोटि चंद्रजिनी बदन उज्ज्वला देशे बनमाला करे झलमाला देशे बनमाला करे झलमाला शिव शुक नारद प्रेम गद गद शिव शुक भक्ति विनोद देखे घोरार संपद भक्ति विनोद देखे घोरार संपद जय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौरा हरि बोल जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण श्री अद्वैत Gadadhar Shivasadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare जय राधा माधव हरे निताय जय पंच तत्व निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौरा हरि बोल जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा श्रील प्रभुपदा जय गौर प्रेमानंदे जय ओम विश्वपाद परमहंस परिवकाचार्य स्तोत्र जीवान के भक्तान स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव सादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम को राधा कुंज गिरी गोवर्धन की ब्रज भूमि वृंदावन धाम की माँ पुनौती धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की संवेद भक्त वृंद की श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की बोलो नवदीप मंडल परिक्रमा 2024 की श्री श्री निताई गौर सुंदर की गौर प्रेमानंदे All glories assemble the bodies Hare Krishna. All glories assemble the bodies Hare Krishna. All glories assemble the bodies Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories. Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. नरसिंह आरती के बाद विघ्न दूर हो जाएगा. नरसिंह आरती.
श्री नरसिंह भगवान की. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाददायिने हिरण्यकशिपोर्वक्षः शिलाटंका न खलाए इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नारायण तव कर कमल वरे नखमद्भुत श्रृंगा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगा केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Nitai Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaur Hari Bo. Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaur Hari Bo, Nitai Gaur. Nitai Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaur Hari Bo, Nitai. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय श्रील प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 निताय गौरा हरिबो 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 निताय गौरा हरिबो ताय गौरा हरिबो 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 निताय गौरा हरिबो निताय गौरा हरिबो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा जय प्रभुपदा 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 जिला प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा 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 जिला प्रभुपदा निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्णा। एक माताजी का बैग लॉस हुआ है, उनका नाम है कंचन वर्मा, कंचन वर्ण नाम है उनका, तो प्लीज कहाँ से चेक करें, इधर चेक कर लें, इधर उधर जो माताजी का बैग गुम हुआ है प्लीज। हरे कृष्णा।
कीर्तन करेंगे? हाँ आ जाओ। तो क्या बोलते हैं, ये चश्मा देखो हर टाइम में हमको मिलते रहता है, हमको चश्मा नहीं चाहिए, ठीक है? बोलते जाए माता जी का होगा, चश्मा कहाँ है? दो भी लेके जाओ माता जी, दोनों, एक राहुल मम्मी के, एक मुफ्त। नहीं राहुल मम्मी का, ठीक है, यहाँ पर बैठो, अभी बैठो। ये और एक चेयर चाहिए यहाँ पर। जय हरिबोल। कहाँ है वो? अनंता अनंता
आइए
माता जी आया तो वो लोग नीचे बैठना तो सब चाहिए चेयर चाहिए दोनों रहता है प्रभु जी और माता जी रखा हुआ है नहीं दूसरे कलर का शायद उससे एक्सचेंज हुआ हो इसलिए मैं
इस तरफ आ जाइए।
lecture will be in Hindi, English, and Hindi translation will be there. Any volunteer for translation? It's very good.
हरे कृष्ण। थोड़ा और जोर से, बहुत स्लो साउंड है, साउंड थोड़ा लाउडली होना चाहिए। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। गौर मंडल भक्त वृंद की, नवद्वीप मंडल भक्त वृंद की। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ये नहीं है। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। निताई गौरांगो निताई गौरांगो गौरा हरि। निताई गौरांगो निताई गौरांगो गौरा हरि। निताई गौरांगो गौरा हरि। जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन गौर हरि जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन गौर हरि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। जय हरि नाम संकीर्तन की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, गौर प्रेमानंद।
इनको ड्राइवर की बात करो थोड़ा। अच्छा, एक अमेरिकन टूरिस्टर बैग मिला है।
और जो बैग गुम हो गया था वो माता जी का, कांचन भैरव माता जी का वो बैग मिल गया, तो अभी तक मिला नहीं है वो।
आपका है? अच्छा, वो ड्राइवर कोई है वहाँ पर, उसको एड्रेस कौन बजा रहे थे? हम लोग वो लोग तो गाने के लायक हैं।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 रामा रामा राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare अच्छा हम लोग को दिक्कत हो रहा है गाने के लिए इट्स नॉट वेरी इजी राइट आई एम नॉट हियरिंग लाउडली so many devotees are chanting right Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Mataji has come within 5 minutes she will be here 5 minutes Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we request all the devotees to come here. Here we have Her Grace Nitai Sevani Mataji. She is going to give a lecture here. We welcome her and Prabhuji came. Prabhuji also, Samba Prabhu, by chanting, what we'll chant? Haridwani and Uludwani. How many of you know Uludwani? Very nice. Okay. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! So I expect that all of you Matajis will learn Uludwani. This is the desire of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, Guru Maharaj.
I can. Shall I do Kirtan? Any Kirtan is okay, or they already did Kirtan for a long time? Whatever. English? Everybody understands English? Shall we start immediately pastimes, or do you want to do Kirtan?
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Ajanulambita Bhujau Kanaka Badato Sankirtanaika Pitaro Kamalaya Taksho विश्वंभरो द्विजबरो जुगधर्म पालो बंदी जगत प्रिय करो करुणावतारो. I'm very happy to be with you all. Sorry we are late. Our car was moving all around. There was huge traffic. It took over 2 hours to come from Mayapur to this place. So we know this Gaur Mandal Dham is non-different from Braja Mandal. It was Nityananda Prabhu first introduced Gaur Mandal to Jiva Goswami, and later so many Vaishnavacharya they also visited, and then Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Then in 1918, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur officially started big way Gaur Mandal Parikrama. So Krishna told many things: yoga, Ashtanga yoga, pranayam, and Gyan, Karma. Also, last he says Bhakti. Through Bhakti you will know me. Bhaktya mam avijanati. Javan jasadatta. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give Krishna Prem. So how many of you want Krishna Prem? Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! So today we are in a place, Harihar Kshetra. We know that Lord Shiva, he went to Brajadham to get prem of Krishna and dance with Krishna in Brajadham. Also, when Yashoda Mai was small, When Krishna was small, Jasodamai used to call Lord Shiva. When Lord Jasodamai used to get anxiety, he used to tell Shiva, please help me. And Lord Shiva was staying very near to Gokul. That particular deities of Lord Shiva was named called Chintaharan. Bolo Chintaharan Bhagavan ki. So how many of you visited Chintaharan Bhagavan? Many of you visited. Very good. So here we see Hari Har. And there's a harp, Hari and Har. And we know Lord Shiva gave the instruction to Sansa Prachinvari, and Vishnu Shabi also got instruction for Lord Shiva about Lord Krishna. And we know Lord Shiva Vaishnavadam Yatha Sambhu. For your information, that when Srila Prabhupada left home, first night, Washington DC is one corner of the world and Mayapur is the center of the world. How is it? There's nothing is here. He said, you cannot see, but I can see this. So you all see here, believe me, first time I visited with my grandmother, my uncle was sannyasi in Gauri Math. I visited first time 72. At the time I saw ISKCON only few. I saw Prabhupada, few devotees. Not even this many. Maybe hardly 50, 60 foreign devotees. And filled everywhere, tent. And Mayapur was too small. Now you see the Mayapur. More than 5,000-6,000 devotees staying here. And so many thousands of devotees coming, taking blessings. And that whole strength is Gaunitai. It's because they are the incarnation who wants to give love of Godhead. So, you all are very fortunate soul that you are here. I would request all of you to pray intensely and take the blessings so that we all can purify, also can preach. Usually I make sure that once in a year for a few days I stay here, I do Gaur Mandal Parikrama on my own, small way, humble way. I have bad health. You all are very fortunate, you can go, but sometimes I can't go. Initially, we used to visit, but those days also, our bus used to come from Mayapur, see 1 or 2 places and go back. Next day, like that, 4 or 5 days, we used to complete all the places. There was no camp system. Later on, camp system started. Initially, it was not there. And His Holiness Jayapada Swami Maharaj, from beginning, he used to tell all the places and pastimes and all. So I'm very happy to see ISKCON preaching has increased all over the world. And that's all Go Nitai blessings. While we are in the parikrama, we should intensely pray to Go Nitai for his blessings. Sigaura Mandal Bhumi Jiva Jane Chintramani Tar Hoy Braja Bhumi Bas. If we know Mandal Bhumi and if we know Krishna, that's enough. And this place having a Shakti, we have to earnestly desire, pray for the Shakti. The Shakti, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati God, Shakti, Srila Prabhupada God. And if we want to preach our humble way, we pray to Gaur Nitai to give this Shakti. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying very nicely, Adyapiyo Seilila Kore Gaura Rai, Kono Kono Bhagyavan Dekhibare Pai. That these pastimes of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going on perpetually. Kono Kono Bhagyavan, very, very fortunate soul can see it. So we have to see through the eyes of a spirituality. What Krishna told, that you cannot see me in your eyes. Dibbam dadati me chakshu paksham yogakshanam. I'll give you dibba chakshu by which you can see me. So we have to have spiritual understanding, spiritual shakti. I born in this area, West Bengal. I have, from beginning, I have put faith on Gaunitai. And based on that faith, then Prabhupada make him cool. He said, it is true. ISKCON is very difficult to stay in ISKCON. But outside is impossible to stay. So Prabhupada spoke to him nice, sweetly, gave some prasadam, cool him down. Then he said, what you want? You want Nityananda or you want Nitya Dukh? If you want Nityananda, you have to tolerate this little problem. But if you want Nitya Dukh, go ahead wherever you want to go. So what you want? You want Nityananda or you want Nitya Dukh? Nityananda! Nitya Singh Sab Gaunitai. And if you just take in your heart, Gaunitai is such a merciful that he will make you good devotee. He will make you good devotee. Whenever Srila Prabhupada, sometimes Srila Prabhupada used to send one devotee this country, another devotee this country. Prabhupada, I am alone, I don't know anything. Prabhupada said, no, you are not alone. Gaunitai is there and my Guru Maharaj is there with you. This is the only thing. One devotee, one normal person, he wrote letter to Prabhupada from Australia. Swamiji, when you visit to Australia, please, I want to meet you. Then when Prabhupada went to Sydney, he said, where is this person? He said, Swamiji, I want to send you to Sweden. Swamiji, Sweden? I don't know anything. No, I want to send you. So he said, Prabhupada said, don't you need to do anything. You take this book, Gita, and you go and whatever you read, you preach there. But Swamiji, where you will say, no, you rent a place, you preach there. I'll come there. See, the person have no clue about ISKCON, no clue about anything. He said, take this Gita and preach. And believe me, Prabhupada sent that couple and he made a center there. This is the way Prabhupada pushed Krishna Bhakti there. Don't worry, you take this picture, go. It's because this Muslim person, he's bribing everybody. It seems judge is bribed, our lawyer is bribed. So we thought to change the judge, change the lawyer. Then I thought that what Srila Prabhupada says that can make the impossible to possible. So I thought one way, let me take these lawyers, this fatty, big belly lawyer, 3 lawyer. I got them from Visakhapatnam by aeroplane. At that time, it was first week of January. It was terrible cold. It was like a 4 degrees Celsius. And I'm having asthma problem. So I just brought them to Mayapur and I was suffering. And it was too cold and because Visakhapatnam is like a no cold, no hot heat. Very nice climate. So when I came, whole body was drying up. It's one way cold. So I gave them nice prasadam. I showed them about our boat ride and everything. And because of drying of the body, I put some cream in the face. Then after one day, when we were going at that time, I said, Prabhuji, I saw some effulgence on your face. So I didn't tell that I put cream. But now you can understand what was the effulgence, I told you the secret, but don't tell everybody. But still some effulgence, But that effulgence worked. That another lawyer whom I gave, he said, I want to work for Sama Prabhu because he's having effulgence now. So somehow the other lawyer who had the case, he was not giving. We begged, we transferred the case. And believe me, though we were losing the case, and you know what happened? The judge was a Christian judge. We are Hindu and the other party is Muslim. No way they like that we get the judgment in our favor. But the judge at the last moment, she misunderstood. She thought she gave the judgment in their favor. But the judgment when it came, it was in our favor. And credit goes to Gaunitai. So we should have faith on Gaunitai. If you have faith on Gaunitai, because of faith, I give you another example, this is the last. Actually, during those days, I met also Sridhar Maharaj. That I'm talking about way back in 83, 84. Swami Maharaj, they used to call Prabhupada Swami Maharaj. The Swami Maharaj tolerated I could never tolerate that much. So Srila Prabhupada, just for going, it is true also, Srila Prabhupada tolerated many situations, many things, just to make this mission successful. So we all have to tolerate. There's so many type of devotees, so many type of problems, so many situations. Let us tolerate. They said there's an advertisement, reception, nice lift. I don't know, you want to go to hell because so nice. And as soon as they have
attached, he's so simple and avyartha kalina, he never wastes his time. If you see any time any picture of Lord Shiva, you will never see him doing anything. You will always see him, his eyes closed, and he's meditating on Lord Ram. In fact, when Parvati Devi asked Lord Shiva, what are you doing all the time? Lord Shiva says, Rama Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame. So what I do, Sahasranama Tulyam, Rama Nama Varanane. I just chant Lord Rama's name. And then he also tells the importance in the Vishnu Sahasranam. We know this words comes, that 1,000 names of Lord Shiva is equal to one name of Lord Ram. And he's always and constantly chanting the names of Lord Ram. So when somebody is a topmost Vaishnavas, and we are all also trying to become a Vaishnava, so we need to learn from his qualities. There are some teachers who can speak and explain nicely, but then there are topmost teachers who actually do things and show, and Shiva is one such teacher who actually exhibits such amazing behavior that we can learn so much from him. So the first thing that we learn is he doesn't waste his time. He's constantly chanting the names of Lord Ram. And not only that, if you see, there is one name of Shiva, Ashutosh. Very quickly he gets pleased and he gives boons. So what must be the reason? Why does he do that? So some of the Vaishnava Acharyas have commented that he's so busy in chanting the names of Lord Ram, that when somebody comes and asks a boon, he immediately gives it, because he doesn't want to waste even a fraction of a second listening to your problem. So the moment you say, I want this, okay, take it, but don't disturb me. I'm just busy chanting Lord Ram's name. So that is why he's very easily pleased. In fact, many such wonderful qualities of Lord Shiva are mentioned in Shivashtakam, which was written by, or rather spoken by, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he visited the Lord Shiva temple in Bhubaneswar. So when he saw the Lingaraj deities there, he composed this Shivashtakam, where he has mentioned amazing qualities about Lord Shiva, how he is Ashutosh, and how he is Guru for the whole world, because Lord Shiva actually connects devotees to Lord Krishna. But then Lord Shiva is also very intelligent. If there are some devotees who have approached him only for material desires, then he fulfills material desires. But when he sees that somebody genuinely prays to him for spiritual advancement, he acts like a bridge and connects them to Lord Krishna. So we have seen sometimes Shiva is so kind and compassionate. Even to the demons, he grants boons without thinking, because he's so busy in Rama Nama Smaran. So we all know this one such pastime of Vrikasur, how there is this one demon who was meditating on Lord Shiva, doing dhyana, and Lord Shiva was not appearing. So he became so aggressive that one day he took a knife and he started putting his own flesh, as a sacrifice to please. Appears like a small Brahmin boy, and he stops Vrikasur and says, hey, where are you going? Why are you giving so much trouble, physical trouble to your body? Take care of yourself. Why are you running? What are you doing? Oh, no, I'm very busy. Don't disturb me. Shiva has given me this boon and I just want to, kill Shiva. And then this little Brahmin boy, he starts laughing. And then, this Vrikasur, he says, why are you laughing? Why are you mocking at me? So he said, no, I'm just mocking at your, ignorance. What do you mean ignorance? I just got such a beautiful boon. He said, probably you don't know. Recently, that Daksha episode happened and Daksha cursed Shiva. And since Daksha has cursed Shiva, Shiva has lost all his powers. So what that boon has given you, it doesn't even work. And if you don't believe me, try it just now. Put it on your head and check it. Oh, really? And he put the hand on his head. Oh, really? And that's it. And that was the end of it, So like that, we see that whenever we even hear the pastimes of Lord Shiva, ultimately these all pastimes are glorification of Lord Krishna. How time and again Shiva is actually protected by Krishna, and then also Shiva does the function of protecting Krishna's dham. That is why we see wherever there is the dham of Lord Krishna, Shiva becomes the Kshetrapalaka. So whether it is Vrindavan or Dwarka or Mayapur or Jagannath Puri or wherever, Pandharpur, wherever we go, we have this. Because Lord Shiva asked for it. Because once it so happened that Lord Shiva, when he was criticized that he doesn't have a beautiful place to stay and he's very austere, staying in Kailash. So just to prove himself that if I do it not because I don't have access to Aishwarya, I do it by choice. I like to stay simple. So if I want today, I can immediately have palace. That's not a big thing. So he creates the city of Kashi, which is very beautiful. And when he finally creates it and he takes Parvati Devi there, Parvati Devi is like, no, I think I'm more happy in Kailash, in our simple lifestyle. I don't like it here. So then they gift it to Kashi Raj. Now Kashi Raj becomes the king of the city of Kasi. He's very happy. And he has his friend Pondrik, who just behaves, or rather he acts like Krishna, and he challenges Krishna that actually I am the original Krishna and you are the fake Krishna. Why are you putting all this peacock feather and flute? Give it back to me. So finally it's a long story how the war happens, and this Pondrik is killed and the Kashi Raj is killed. So when this Kashi Raj is killed, then his son, Kashi Raj's son, becomes very upset, and he goes and tells Shiva, my father was such a staunch devotee of yours. I want to fight with that Krishna because he killed my father. You have to help me. I'm your devotee. Our family is your devotee. Then Shiva is a very simple person. He said, oh, okay, fine, I'll help you. Let's have a war with Krishna. So finally they have a war, and then of course they get defeated. And then Krishna chastises Shiva, what is this? Then Shiva realizes his mistake. Then he says, my lord, what should be my punishment? So Krishna says, no punishment. It's just that I'll always keep you near to me so that you are in my remembrance. So wherever my dham is, you will become the and I got Parvati. No. This is duplicate Parvati. You don't know that. What do you mean duplicate? How do you know that? Oh, it's very simple. The whole world knows. Parvati Devi, if you go next to her, she smells so fragrant. Beautiful fragrances will be coming out. But the duplicate Parvati, she smells foul. So if you want, just have a test. Go next to her and smell her. So immediately when Krishna says this, Parvati Devi, she gets a hint. And she starts emanating foul odor from her body. So now Ravan goes next to her and tries smelling her and is like, yeah, that's true. She's smelling so bad. That means Shiva has cheated me and given, a duplicate Parvati to me. So now he thinks in his mind, I just waited for 10 minutes and the original Parvati became duplicate Parvati. If I wait for another 10 minutes, this all gold may also become duplicate gold. I better run away with the gold. So he just throws Parvati there and runs away with whatever the gold he has, And that way, Lord saves Parvati Devi. So like that, we see n number of pastimes of Lord Shiva, how he very simply, gives off the boon. He's the most knowledgeable. We see his name in Mahajana. He's a Guna Avatara of the Lord. He's non-different from the Lord. We hear from Brahma Samhita how when the milk becomes curd. Milk is another expansion or another form of curd. Similarly, Shiva is also another expansion of Lord Krishna. But just like the curd cannot become milk again, Shiva cannot become Krishna, but Krishna can expand into Shiva. So we know that. But at the same time, sometimes people get lot of confusion between Shiva Tattva and Vishnu Tattva, who is great. In fact, Nityananda Prabhu, when he was traveling different holy places, at many places he saw that the Shivaites and the Vaishnavites are fighting, and at that time he was smiling that why all this fight, who is great and all. After all, they're all same. Lord Shiva is a part or another form of Lord Krishna, an expansion of Lord Krishna. So Lord Shiva, he stays in the Mahesh Dham, but at the same time he also comes out from Lord Brahma's anger and assist him in creation, I should say, in creation of Bhuta and Preta and all. At the same time, he also helps in destruction. So we know that Shiva is the manager of Tamoguna. So, but at the same time, as devotees, he helps us to get connected to Krishna. We have seen how he helped the Prachetas. In Bhagavatam, we see that the Prachetas wanted to worship the Lord, and Shiva tells the Rudra Gita where he glorifies the Lord, and that way he helps the Prachetas. We have seen how Lord Shiva helps Vallabhacharya. When Vallabhacharya was worshipping Lord Shiva, and finally when Shiva appeared, then Vallabhacharya was asked by Shiva, what boon do you want? And Vallabhacharya says, what do you think is the highest thing in the world? Highest truth, I want that. And then Lord Shiva gives a Krishna Vigraha to Vallabhacharya and says, you worship Krishna. So we have seen he helped Prachetas, he helped Vallabhacharya. He will help all the sincere devotees to get connected to Krishna. In fact, I'm just reminded of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. He was telling in one of his classes that when he first went out in search for Lord, for God, and then how he went to Kailash, and he went, how he went to Himalayas, and there he was searching, speaking with different sadhus, and then finally he went to a Shiva temple, and then he was moving from one Shiva temple to another, in one of such travels, when he was in a train going from one Shiva Kshetra to another Shiva Kshetra, the train was full of people. And he thought, when the train stopped at a station, he thought, I will just go out, breathe some fresh air, and then again come back and sit in the train because it is so crowded. So finally, when the train stopped at a particular station, then he went out just to breathe some air. But when he wanted to come back in the train, it was not possible because it was so much crowded. So he had to stay back in that station, and he didn't know what to do. And when he looked at the station, it said Mathura. And then that's how he just, and then that's how he met, different sadhus. And then finally he met Srila Prabhupada. So he was saying that, look how Lord Shiva helped me to get Krishna. Lord Shiva helps everybody. So it's like if we are kapati, then we just want material boons, he helps like that. Like he helped Rikshasur or Bhaumasur or Bhasmasur. Or we are like Vallabhacharya, if we are sincerely praying to him, then he helps that way also. So we see such amazing qualities of Shiva. In fact, in Bhagavatam, time and again we see his tolerance, how he was insulted in the Daksha Yajna, right? When he didn't get up, when Daksha Prajapati entered in the sacrifice arena, Lord Shiva did not get up, not because he was egoistic, but because he was so busy in his own trance. But Daksha misunderstood, and then he chastised, or rather I should use the word blasphemed, Shiva in such a way. But still Shiva, he never justified, okay, don't get angry, I just didn't get up because this happened or that happened. Neither he contracted, neither he said anything back. He simply walked away from that arena of Daksha's sacrifice, and he tolerated. So we learn such amazing qualities from Lord Shiva. How he was so simple, so humble, so tolerant, always in the meditation of Lord Rama, and Paradukha Dukhi. We see in Srimad Bhagavatam how when the Samudra Manthan happened and when the poison came out, Lord Shiva took it. And that is why he is known as Nilakantha, because he kept it in his throat. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in his commentary, he says something very beautiful. He says that it's not that if Shiva would have gulped the poison, he would have died. No problem. He can digest the poison. But why did he keep in the throat? Because he is thinking that Lord Krishna is in my heart and Lord should be bathed with Abhishekam, Panchamrita, not with poison. So I don't want to send the poison down. So he just keeps poison in the throat. So we see he is Paradukke Dukhi, and we also see he's always in devotee association. At many places we see this mention that when somebody goes to Kailash, when Brahma goes to Kailash and all, what do they see? Shiva is always in association of devotees, and he's just hearing Harikatha. Either he is hearing Harikatha or he is speaking Harikatha. This is what he is doing. Bodhayante parasparam tushyante cha ramanti cha. Always he is talking or hearing Harikatha. Always in association of devotees. In fact, I'll tell you one pastime and I'll close it. I think it's already late, right? What's the time? 8:40? Okay. 8:14. I can speak for 10 minutes more? Okay. So, I'm sorry? 20 minutes. Okay. So, I'll speak for another 10 minutes and close. In fact, Lord Shiva, he likes to hear classes so much, and he likes to talk about Krishna so much. I'll tell you a pastime of one devotee from Kerala. His name is Puntanam. This Puntanam, he was an amazing Bhagavatam speaker. He was such an amazing speaker that when he speaks Bhagavatam, everybody will be freezed. They just want to hear him more and hear him more and hear him more. So once what happened, in those days, like now we go to any temple for giving classes, we'll say, okay, bring Bhagavatam. But those days it's not like that. You have to have your own Bhagavatam copy. Because if you want to have another Bhagavatam means you have to write it down. There is no photocopy or Xerox. You have to write it down, your own 18,000 verses. So he had his own Bhagavatam and he used to travel around. So once he went to a temple in Kerala, even today that temple is there. It's a very special temple. Just like in Navadwip, we have this Hamsavahana temple where this Hamsavahana is put inside water and they only take it out once in a year, but now they have put it because they were worried about it getting stolen, so they have a temple. Like that in Kerala there is one temple where the deities are inside water. They bring out the deities only in the month of Vaishakha for 27 days. And the rest of the year, the temple will be closed. Nobody can go inside the temple. There is nothing to be there. So once he went to see the deities. So that 27 days the temple is open, so he went, Puntanam. So when he went there, immediately the devotees said, Hari, Puntanam has come. Then he should give class, Everybody requested, please, you give Bhagavatam class. So he said, okay, I will give Bhagavatam class. So he opened his Bhagavatam and he gave the Bhagavatam class. Oh, everybody was very happy, Hari Bol, very nice. So next day again he has to give class because all that 27 days devotees wanted to hear from him. So second day he again came back to give Bhagavatam class. Now, when he is ending the Bhagavatam class, he is keeping a bookmark. Okay, I completed till here. Tomorrow I will start from the next page. But every time somebody is changing the bookmark. because he was speaking about how Rukmini is getting married to Krishna. So second day he came, somebody changed the bookmark. So he again spoke on that chapter only. Then third day he came back, again somebody changed the bookmark. So again he spoke that chapter only. So for 27 days he spoke that one single chapter, how Rukmini gets married to Krishna. Okay. At the end of 27 days, the Bhagavatam class is over, now temple is closed, he has to go. So he went. When he was going, he suddenly remembered, Arey, I forgot my Bhagavatam in the temple. Now he was crying. Oh my God, the temple will be closed. Again they will open only after 1 year. For 1 year I can't have my Bhagavatam. So he was crying and running. I want my Bhagavatam. So running. He reached the temple. The temple is closed. When temple is closed, then he was sitting outside the door and crying, oh my Bhagavatam is inside. Then he heard some sound is coming from inside. Then he thought, who is there? Because temple is closed. Nobody is there inside the temple. Who is there? Some thief or what? So he peeped inside the window. And what he is seeing? His Bhagavatam. Lord Shiva is sitting and speaking in Bhagavatam class and Parvati is hearing from that Bhagavatam. And again, Lord Shiva is speaking that same chapter. Rukmini getting married to Krishna. And now Puntanam is very happy. He is hearing directly from Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva is speaking so beautifully. At the end of the class, Lord Shiva asked Parvati, so, how was my class? How I spoke? Parvati said, you spoke nicely, but not like Puntanam. Puntanam spoke very nicely. Then Lord Shiva said, yes, that is true. He was speaking so wonderfully. That is why I was changing the bookmark again and again. I wanted to hear that chapter. And when Puntanam heard that, he started crying. What is this? Lord Shiva and Parvati hearing my Bhagavatam class. So that is Lord Shiva. He loves to hear. And when Lord Shiva gives Bhagavatam class, it is so effective, that anybody who hears that Bhagavatam class will think, today, now I want to implement whatever I've heard in the class. So I'll tell you one last story and end it. So one day when Lord Shiva was giving Bhagavatam class, he spoke so much about Vaishnav Seva. Vaishnav Seva is very great. Vaishnav Seva should be done like this. Krishna eats with them from the mouth of Vaishnava. Whatever you offer to Vaishnava. So like that, when he kept on speaking, Parvati Devi, next day morning, she told Shiva, I'm very inspired by your Bhagavatam class. I have decided now, I will serve the Vaishnavas. Then Lord Shiva says, oh, very good. This is how Bhagavatam should be. Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasam. Very good. So what is your plan? So I have decided, I have planned to invite today one wonderful Vaishnava and I am going to feed him. And this way I will serve Krishna. Then Lord Shiva says, very good. Who is that Vaishnava? Oh, I have invited Kumbhaj Rishi. Shiva said, what? Whom did you invite? Kumbhaj Rishi. Why did you invite him? Lord Parvati Devi said, what's wrong? Vaishnav is a Vaishnav. I just invited a Vaishnav. Oh, you should consult me. You should ask me. Why? What is wrong? Oh, you will understand what is wrong. Even now if any chance is there, you cancel this lunch invitation. Why? What is wrong? Oh, you don't know Kumbhaj Muni's appetite. He eats a lot. Then Parvati Devi started laughing. My Lord, I have 1,000 cooks, 500 helpers, 1,500 distributors. You don't worry. I'll take care. Lord Shiva says, okay, you take care. But don't call me if you are put into any problem. I am going for my tapas. Don't worry, my Lord. I will take care. This kitchen is my department. You don't worry about it. I said, okay, fine. Lord Shiva left. Kumbhaj Rishi came. She made many varieties and she's very happy. Vaishnav has come home. So now, she starts serving. Kumbhaj Rishi is sitting. There is a chowki. She put the banana leaf. Now one by one she has to put the items. So now as the system goes, whenever we serve the Vaishnavas, how we serve? First we put little. Then they will eat, then we'll put little more. Then we will say, Are Prabhuji, come on, take a little more. Then they will say, no, it's enough. Even if they want to eat, they will say, no, enough. And then we will say, no, take something. That's how it will be, right? Like little bit there and drink all the rainwater, And Kumbhaj Rishi became so happy. So like that, There are so many such pastimes. We see with Chitraketu Maharaj also how Parvati Devi cursed him, and Shiva told Parvati, look, these are how the Vaishnav devotees, you cursed him, but if he wanted, he could have cursed you back. But see, he did not do that. So we'll see like that time and again. Lord Shiva is so matured. He is so protective of his devotees. He is so protective of Krishna's devotees. He helped them to get connected to Krishna. He is so humble. He is so tolerant. He is so sweet, so simple, and is very easily pleased. So tomorrow we have a wonderful opportunity when we go to this Harihara Kshetra, since he is Ashutosh.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare